Alright guys, welcome back to another LorcanaGoat video. I have edited my Mufasa deck to make it a little better in the best of two environment. I did so by replacing Wendy Darling with Piglet and Pongos with Pluto. Here we are going second. That's what we want to be doing. We want to practice our deck when it is on the draw. We're going to get rid of the Mickey Mouse, and the Stitch. And yeah, and we're going to hope to draw maybe something with a little bit of a lower curve. Maybe get our Piglet, maybe get our Pluto, maybe get a Sita. We did get a Sita, that is good news. We're playing against... I actually didn't look and see what I was playing against. I had it covered, so I didn't actually know. We're going to ink the Maleficent. We're going to play the Sita. We're going to pass the turn. We drew the other Sita there, which is nice. It's pretty good in this matchup. Or, well, it's not bad in this matchup. It's such an interesting card. I really, really like the new Sita. Does a lot of fun things. Alright, they choose to draw a card there. I don't know if I like that play. I think they probably should have kept it for board presence to maybe kill my Sita if necessary, or, you know, whatever. But I don't know what is in their hand, so maybe they really needed a card. They're going to play Rafiki here. They're going to pass the turn. I draw a second Sita. That's one Sita too many. We're going to get rid of it. And we're going to get in there with our Sita. And then we're going to play a Mother Gothel. And we're going to pass the turn. As far as our next turn, it looks like we would probably play the Mini. Unless the opponent gives us some reason to play the Sita. I don't think they have the ability. I don't think they have a reason. I don't think there's anything in their deck that would make us do that. They're going to play the Fox. They're going to kill our Sita, which means we can get rid of the other Sita in our hand if we want to. And that's what we do. We ink the Sita, we play the dock, and we just pass the turn. So now they have to do something about the dock here. They can 2-for-1 it with the teeth inhibitions, I guess, but they don't have it. I mean, they need to do something about our Mother Gothel. They need to do something about our dock as well. They just play the Queen's Castle. Fortunately, I have a Maui in my hand, not too worried about it. We're going to get our Mother Gothel healed up, and we're going to draw 3 cards. We're going to trade the Mother Gothel for the Fox so that we can quest with the dock without fear of retaliation, and then we can use the ability from dock to play our Pluto, and then pass the turn. Alright, they're going to gain 2 lore from the Queen's Castle. A perfectly fair card. There's really nothing overly busted about it. They're going to play their Maui. They're going to kill my dock. Very sad. Now here I can play a Maui of my own. I can either kill their Maui or I can kill their Queen's Castle. I want to get their Queen's Castle off the board. I mean, that's like their draw mechanism. They really... It's the engine. It's what makes their entire deck go. I am going to get rid of the Queen's Castle. I don't mind that he's going to get a free kill here on my Rapunzel because of my hand. I have Rapunzel and Mother Gothel in my hand, so that I can just draw 3 more cards. So, it's fine. I'm willing to take a bad trade because I have plenty of more cards to draw in my hand. He chooses to kill the Pluto as opposed to the Rapunzel, which I think is wrong. I don't really need the Pluto anymore, but I suppose my opponent doesn't know that. Here I'm just going to kill his Maui. Going to get in there with Rapunzel, and then I'm going to ink the Piglet. I don't know if he'll ever get an attack in with this bonus. Here I can go Mother Gothel, Rapunzel, or I can just play the Mufasa if I'm worried about a Be Prepared, and then I can Mother Gothel Rapunzel later. But if I play the Maui, then he could have a Madame Medusa. So that's what's going on in my head right now. I'm like, does he have the Be Prepared? Does he have the Madame Medusa? He very well could just have both, and it doesn't really matter what I play here. I think the best play is probably just doing the Madame Medusa and Rapunzel. But I end up going with the Mufasa, thinking, I don't know, I just flipped a coin. Does he have Be Prepared? Does he have Madame Medusa? Does he have both? He ends up having the Madame Medusa, so I probably should have played the Rapunzel and the Mother Gothel. That would have been more efficient with my ink anyway. However, at least now I don't have to draw a Sita next turn. But the Sita is just a free kill for his Merlin, so that worked out pretty poorly for me. I draw Lady Tremaine. It's okay, I get in there for 2. I still get to Rapunzel Mother Gothel. And I will draw 3 cards. 2 Stitches, a Pluto, and a Mini. I'm just going to pass the turn. Or I should ink something. Yeah, I imagine I ink something before I pass the turn. The fear I hear is still, I guess, Be Prepared. He very well could still have a Be Prepared. We know that he did have the Madame Medusa. The question is, does he have both? I definitely should ink something here. I probably shouldn't play anything. Probably just ink a Stitch and pass the turn. I don't envision myself needing both Stitches. Like, if I get to play one, like, the game's way over, because it means he doesn't have a Be Prepared. So I think just inking the Stitch and then passing the turn is the way to go, not playing the Pluto. I want to keep the Pluto because if he Be Prepares and he has a Lady Tremaine, I can protect my whatever I want to play with my Pluto. Pluto can be my Lady Tremaine sacrifice. So he still doesn't Be Prepared, which I don't know. It lets me Surfer Stitch here and draw 2 cards if I want to. I think that's what I should do. Alright, I kill his Madame Medusa. I'm going to ink the Minnie Mouse. I'm going to play the Pluto. And then I am going to draw 2 cards. The reason I'm inking there is because I have the Maleficence in my hand. I do want to get to 9 mana. Or 9 ink, whatever they call it. So he plays the Mim. And now he's finally going to play this Be Prepared that he's been saving the whole game. I guess he did it correctly? I don't know. I draw Hades. That's a mighty fine draw after a Be Prepared. I don't think it really mattered, though. I think, like, he's in big trouble. I use the Hades, and I bring back I think Mufasa is the right choice here. You could make a case for Rapunzel because I have the Mother Gothel. But I think in terms of card advantage, I'm in a good spot. I just want to end the game. I have a Tremaine and 2 Maleficents that I can play. And board advantage, and more lore, and more ink. Like, let's just end this game. He has another Be Prepared. That's okay. I get to pull off my Mufasa, which is another Hades. I use that Hades, and again, I could bring back Mufasa, but I choose to actually bring back the Hades. I Hades my Hades, and then with this Hades, I can bring back Mufasa, or I can just play Brave Little Tailor if I want to. I think just playing Brave Little Tailor is good here, but I can also Hades my Mufasa again, if for some reason he has the 3rd Be Prepared. I don't know. Either play is fine. I'm going to Hades the Mufasa, and we're going to bring back the Mufasa. And we're going to pass the turn. Now, the argument could be made that I should save the Hades to Hades my Hades again. If they kill that Hades, and I should have just played Mickey Mouse. Mufasa's really, really good in this matchup. So I went with the Mufasa. If I went with the Mickey Mouse, I don't think there's anything that can kill it in his deck other than Be Prepared. It's possible that he has Dragonfire, but I haven't seen it, so I don't think so. He plays a Maleficent, so the Maleficent could have killed the Mickey Mouse. He chooses to kill the Hades with it, so Hades for the Mufasa was the right play. I guess in the moment I knew that he had Maleficent in his deck, which makes sense. I'm Maleficent, his Maleficent, and he concedes the game. So there it is, on the draw against Ruby Amethyst, and we got there.